So in today's class, guys, we are going to know about learn about the administration profile. What is administration profile? We'll see that. So guys, we know that we have learned about the privileges. Okay, in the Cisco, if anyone know, okay, privilege. I don't know. So okay, so like privilege 15. What is privilege 15? It's a Cisco term. Okay, Cisco device term. Okay. What does it mean, guys? It means like a super user. Here we are using a super user. In the Palo Alto, we are using a super user or super admin. Okay, super admin or super user. What does it mean, guys? It means that whoever user, any user, have a rights of super user, okay, or super admin. Super admin can do anything. It means super admin can create anything, or can delete, or can, like, he have a full access. Super admin means full access of firewall device. Okay, full access of firewall device. Okay, so what we can do, guys, we can create a profile, and we can create a profile like user one. Okay, we can create a profile like user one or user two, any profile, and we can give them the rights. Okay, rights of the firewall access. Okay, we can give them the rights accordingly. Like we can give like only we want to give a read only. If any new user came join your office, so we don't want to give them the write access, we can give only read access. Okay, read access, it means what? Read access means he can able to view everything, but he won't able to edit anything. He won't able to create any security policy. He won't able to do anything. Okay, that is the meaning of editing. Okay, so likewise we can create the profile for the multiple users. Okay, like I'm going to create a users. We can see that like a user 2. Okay, and we have requirement that this user 2 would like suppose we have a network team, right? So network team want to access of my Palo Alto firewall. Okay, so network team, if suppose I'm just taking one example, like network team, we know that network team is like a like a sister team of firewall, right? They are taking care of switches and router. We are taking care of firewall, suppose. So like network team want some kind of access of my firewall. They want to see the logs. Okay, they want to see the logs of the firewalls, or some VPN logs, other things. So what we can do? We can create a one user. Okay, we can create one user.
Read access we can provide.
Exactly, we can create one user and just give them a access for checking the logs. Only access for view. I'm just viewing the logs only. Okay, viewing the logs only. So likewise, guys, we can segregate the we can segregate the profile. We can create the profile, and we can see that how we can segregate it. There is also, we can able to see the password profile. Okay, we will also going to see about the password profile. What is password profile? It means like a there's two kinds of password profile. We are going to see that. One is globally. What is globally? I will explain that later. I'm just giving a review. Second is user based. Okay, like we can create one profile and assign to whatever the user I will create. I will attach to that password profile to that user. We will see that. Globally means what we are going to view at the globally. Like what would be your minimum length of your password? What is the in how many days the user has to be change his password? Like in how many days, like if after 1 month his password going to be expired, so when it is going to get a some kind of information that your password going to expire in 30 days or 15 days, whatever. So in how many days, and if you log into the if I provide the new user and password, when he will change his credentials. So those kind of information we can do at the globally. Okay, we will see that. Okay, both things we are gonna see that. Okay, so I think my my firewall would come up. Okay, so let's log into the firewall, guys. Guys, we will see that right now I'm logged in with which credentials? Admin credentials, right, guys? Okay. Today I will show you, I will log in with some other credentials as well. Okay. So I'm logging with the admin credentials, and we know that admin credentials, it's a by default username which is created by the Palo Alto, right? I'm using the same only. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, so for that, guys, we need to go to the devices. Come slow. Okay, come to the devices. Okay, guys. Question failed. I don't know what I'm getting here. And here, guys, at the device, go to the administrator. Okay, go to the administrator. What is at the administrator? Okay, so once I log into the administrator, these are the old guys. I think I've created for my different class. Let me remove those. Okay. Okay, so I could see that I'm logging with the admin credentials, and what I'm getting the role is super user. Super user means what? It means this one has a access of everything. Okay, this one has a access of everything. Super user, it means he has access to everything. So we are going to see about everything. So guys, note it down. So we are at the administrator. Before going to the administrator, we need to first see about the admin roles. Okay, once I will see about the admin roles. So guys, these three actually, audit admin, crypto admin, and security admin, these are the by default admin roles. Okay, this is the default admin roles which is present, okay, at the Palo Alto firewalls. So what is the meaning of these three? We are going to see that. So audit admin, crypto admin, and security admin. So these are the guys by default admin roles. It's a default admin roles. Okay, so let me click on one, what I'm getting. So guys, see that it's a default one. And what is here written? Read only. Audit admin means what? Like guys, like you have some kind of a audit admin. Okay, so like in your office there would be some audit team would be there. Audit team. Okay, so like in your office there would be some users who actually are audit guys. So firewall given you the they know that what audit team need to do. Okay, so they have given you the default admin roles. So if I will create any user and I will give the audit admin, I will assign the audit admin roles to him. What stuff he is able to access on my firewall. You can see that it's anyway, it's a read only. First, I want to explain you what are those things. These things. One is a web UI. Web UI means GUI, which right now I'm working. Okay, XML API. So it's a what? It's a application program interface. So these are nothing. These are using for the program or some kind of stuff. So, okay, REST API. These are the API things. Okay, we are not working on this. These are for the command line. Leave it. Only actually, guys, there is the web UI. In the web UI, by default, they are not able to view my dashboard. See that if you see that there is three things: enable, read only, and disable. These are the symbols for that. We're gonna see that more after that. Okay, I'll explain those things better. But anyway, disable, it means if we can see that who is the user, if he has an admin role, audit admin, they're not going to view my dashboard, not even view my ACC. What is ACC? Next we can learn. It's for the reporting. He can able to view my monitor and logs. Okay, so like audit team generally used to see the logs, and rest of everything are disabled for that. See that? Disable. And devices, we have given the access of devices, but not other. So likewise, guys, log settings only. He can only able to view the logs. Okay. Likewise, if I'll cancel it, just check the crypto admin. Crypto admin also has they can only able to view the VPN logs, other logs, and also the VPN logs. Okay. Network interfaces also. Like see that network tab as well. IPsec only for the VPNs. crypto as a name given is for the it can only view the logs, other logs, and also the crypto logs as well. But as a security admin, security admin is kind of it's not a super admin, it's not a super user, but kind of that. He's kind of any new user join firewall team, so he can able to edit and everything. Okay, but he won't able to create any super user, right? So he has all the access generally, who can edit even. Okay, we can see that what is the meaning of LT. So right now, come to the administrator. Okay, and this is a by default one I'm not using, and I'm going to create one user with the name user. User one. Okay, what is authentication profile? We'll see that next. Okay, so user one I'm going to create. Okay, I'm going to give password. Password I'm going to give anything like T capital test @123. So also T capital test @123. That's it. Okay, only that's it. What is dynamic or what is role based? We will see that. Dynamic I will explain. What is role based? Just select the role based, guys, and the profile. Select it. There is a 3 by default profile. We can create our own profile. Just we can see after that, but we can see that just I'm going to user one. I want to assign the role of audit admin. Okay, what is password profile? Just keep it none. I will show you what is password profile later on. Okay, just see that I'm just creating a one user one, given the password, and assign the role based audit admin. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to create one more user two. Okay, and just give the password test @123. Confirm test @123. And role, I'm going to assign the role crypto one. Okay, crypto admin. That's it. So you will get this idea what are these roles. Okay, and third I'm going to create for user three. Okay, password will be test @123. Okay, role based. I'm going to give a super admin, a security admin. Okay, that's it, guys. These three, I'm going to. I've just created this password admin. Let's commit it, guys. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Once it will committed, I'm going to log in by user one and user two and user three, and we can see the differences. Okay, and then we can create our own. $99. Okay, configuration completed successful. Guys, it is done. Okay, so guys, I want to log out from the firewall. See that there is I've logged in with the admin. If you see here, this is the admin. I'm logging with the user admin, right? And this is the way logout. I can do the logout. Last login, these are session time. Are you able to view that, right? Admin, and this is logout. I'm just going to log out from the admin. Okay, and I log in. I want to log in with the user one. User one I have given to audit admin, right? You will see the difference, guys. Okay, then you will understand what is the meaning of those three. If I'll just have created the user one and assigned the three roles, okay, audit admin, crypto admin, and security admin. User one I have assigned to audit admin, right? So what is the difference? You will see that. And how we can create our custom role based. You can see that only audit admin user one I have assigned to the audit admin. What he is able to view, what access he will get. Only 2 tab, monitor, only he will able to see the logs. And in the device he can only clear traffic logs, only those are the things only. Okay, that's it. Only he can able to view two tabs. Got it, guys? He is not able to view the security policy, network, objects, dashboard, SEC, nothing, only two. So that's how, guys, we can give the users, see that, if you see that I'm logging with the user one, right here, user one. So that's how, guys, we can create the role-based user. In the offices, we can create the admin according to the role-based, right? Now I'm going to log out and I will log in with the user two, which was given to the crypto admin. So what is the advantage of crypto admin and difference between the audit admin and crypto admin? Crypto admin is actually have the same, but he can also be able to view the VPN log stuffs. Okay. So guys, I'm logging with the user two assigned to the crypto admin, right? See that. So in the crypto admin, he is able to view three devices. Sorry, three tab. Okay. In the monitor, he was able to view all the logs. That's fine. In the network tab, he can only able to view the tunnel stuffs. See that IPsec tunnel, GRE, these are the VPN, right? iGateways, IPsec, those are the things. VPN stuffs only. But he won't be able to edit anything, nothing. And some certificate stuffs, certificate profile, SSL, so all are the VPN stuffs only he would able to see that, guys. Right? It means only he would able to view VPN stuffs. Okay. Now log out from here, guys. Now log in with the user three. User three.
While login, if I forgot the password, so how can I recover?
So if you forget your password, then super user, you need to check with the super user. Super user will reset your password and then only you're able to log in. Nothing you can do. Okay.
If super user password I forgot, so
then nothing. You have to reboot, wipe out all the things. No chance, guys. That's what the firewall it is. Password recovery stuff, something else, but no chance. In the Cisco, we can recover it password. You need to know all this. You need to have the backup of your password and all things. So everything's, guys. Password is very important, guys, to log into this. Now log in with the user three. User three has the access of everything, right? It's a security admin. So if any new user, like in your same, any new people, any new colleague join in your security team, you can assign to that credentials to him. So he can even able to edit, create policies. See that he is able to view anything. He can even able to create a policy, commit the policy. He can do everything. Okay. But he can do everything, but he won't be able to create a admin roles. Like super user. Only difference is he won't be able to create the super user. That's it. He can able to create the other user as well, but not super user because he's not a super user. Okay. That's the only difference. We are logging with the super three. So now we know that what is the difference between all three, right, guys? Let me log out from admin user three, and then we can see about. Let me log in with the admin. Okay. Okay, guys. So now we know if come to the admin roles, guys. So if we want to create, these are the by default, but if I want to create some custom, okay. So like custom, like I want to create for the network admin. Okay, anyone. So like some network team want the access of your device. So you want to create one network admin, anything guys, any name, for anyone if you want to create. Okay, so how we can give them access, guys? So just if you want to give them access of dashboard, then leave it, keep yes. Okay, enable, there's a enable. It means enable means what, guys? Green color, yes. It means if wherever the enable, it means that roles user have access of that. Read only, if you want to give the read only access, so they will not able to get edit anything. Disable means he would not able to view even. Okay, so like for network admin, I don't want to give a access of dashboard. I don't want to give the access of SEC even. Okay, but I want to give them access of monitor. Keep it like this. I don't want that they would. I want network admin team can able to view my policy, but not able to view, not able to create any policy. So I want to make them read only. So just come here, read only. If I select one time, it's changing to the read only, guys. See that? That meaning is read only here. Okay, so he would able to view all my policies, but he won't able to create any policy. That's for the read only for that. Green color, guys, remember green color is for the full access. Read only this one, and red one is for the disable. Okay, so likewise, guys, we can create it for them. Okay, and for the object address, I don't want that they would able to view any object, or I want that they would only able to view my object addresses. They would able to view that, but want able to create objects. Anyway, for the network, I don't want they would able to. They can able to view, but they would not able to create any interfaces. Okay, so just make everything as a like this. So I'll just make a DNS, everything as a disable, right, guys? So that's how we can create. Even for the network profiles, I just click all everything disable. For the device, guys, I don't want to give access of my device, because could be if I'll give the access of device, they can create a super user. Okay, so I just want to just disable everything. Okay, guys, for operations, I want to disable. I don't want to give them access of like they can reboot or restore my firewall device. I don't want. Like, okay. So that's how, guys, we can create a custom based role. Okay. So what I'm doing, guys, I have given the access of network and even the security policy. They would able to view, but they won't able to create the policy. Okay, guys, we can see that. Okay, my network admin role is created, guys. Let me create one user 4, and I will assign with the this profile. Okay, network admin profile user 4. Give any password, just @123. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just okay. And role I want to assign the network admin which I have created. Network admin. Okay, guys. So just now network admin I have created. Okay. Okay, let me commit it, guys. So that's how, guys, we can create our own custom role based access. And how that's how we can, once we create the admin roles, we can assign to the any user, right? We can assign to the any user. Okay, so let's see that, then we can let it push 99%. Okay, it's done. Let me log out from there. I'll just log out. Let me log in. What was there? User 4. User 4. Some issues with my laptop anyway. User 4. Okay, let's log in and see. Okay, guys. So see that, guys. That's what we have given the access for the network admin, right? So that's what he can able to view my monitor tabs, everything. He can also have given the access for my policy. The main things which I want to show you guys, that for the network user guys, they can able to view my security policies. Whatever the policy are created, they would able to view. I'm sorry. They're able to view. But see that for creating any policy, it's gray, totally gray. Add, delete, nothing. It's all gray. They won't be able to create any policies, anything, guys. Not any single policy, nothing. Right? Everything is gray here, guys. Come and see to the network, and even the objects, guys. I didn't give them access for the object. They can able to view, but they won't able to create any objects. Nothing. Okay. So that's how, guys, we can give the access. If you want to give them access of the objects, they can create even. See that they won't be able to do anything. If they will create, if they will open Ethernet, they can, guys, but they won't able to read only. See that it's read only. They won't able to put any IP and anything. Nothing. They won't able to delete nothing. They can't. They won't be able to do anything. So that's how, guys, we can create the. Even they won't able to create the zones. Nothing, guys. So that's how we can create the roles, okay? Custom based roles, guys, and we can assign to the users. Okay, let me log out, guys. And let's log in. So got it, guys. That's how we can assign the roles and assign the user. Guys, so there is a one thing. Let's log in. Okay, guys. So there is a one thing, guys. Password profile. Okay, what is password profile, guys? That is little bit important, guys. If I click on that add, if I want to create anything like password, anything, passpro, anything, give the name, anything, passpro profile. What is that, guys? If I create any password profile here, guys, once I'll create it, I can assign to any of the user. Okay, so like I want to give the name pass profile, anything. What is that, guys? Required password change period. It means in how many days the user, whatever the credential with the user, in how many days they will change it. Okay, required password change period. Okay, like 30 days, whatever in the days you have to mention. Okay, expiration warning period days, like in 30 days, like I have mentioned that in 30 days their password has to be changed. Okay, so it means, so that expiration warning, when he would able to get the expiration warning, that when his password going to expire. So anytime, like you can mention after 20 days. Okay, in after 20 days he would able to get the expiration warning. Okay, post expiration warning is what? Post expiration admin login count. It means if that user, his password is expired, okay, but still if his password is expired, I will give them, after the password expired, he would able to log in 3 times. If you want to give 0, you can. Okay, it's all depend on you. And once his password is expired, post expiration grace period days. So it means his password is expired, but in till how many days he would able to log in with this 3 times? Because after I have mentioned that he can able to log in once his password is expired, even he can able to log in 3 times, login count, right? 3 times only. And I will give the one day, like only 1 day I have given the after the expiration day password expiration of the password. I will give 1 grace period, 1 day of the period, and in 1 day he would only able to log in with this 3 count. After 4 count he won't be able to, only 3 counts. So that's how, guys, we can create the password profile. Okay, so if likewise you can create the password profile. Okay, and if you create the password profile, go to the administrator, any of the user, like user 4, whatever the user, guys. If you want to create a user, if you see that, that's how we are creating the user, right? In the password profile, guys, you need to assign that. That's it. So whatever the user are there, just assign the password profile, so that whatever the password profile you have created, that's going to be, work for this user. Okay, that's going to be work for it. So that user 4, it has to be get whatever the password profile you have created, that's going to be attached with that. See that pass profile. Okay, so likewise I'm going to create one more user, like user 4, user 5. Okay, I'm going to give the anything, just at the rate 1 2 3, any password. Okay, and role based, like I want to assign this user also as a security admin, and I want to give the password profile whatever just now I have created for the password profile. Likewise I can create it. Okay, just okay. So whatever the password profile I have created, that's going to be action for this user. Got it, guys? Now there is a one more administrator type, dynamic. What is dynamic, guys? Let me explain dynamic. Okay, in dynamic I could see there is a 4 things: super user and super user read only, and device administrator and device administrator read only. Need to understand these things. Okay, let me explain, guys. It's very easy. So what is dynamic profile, guys? So dynamic. Okay, what does it think? Dynamic role. What is dynamic role, guys? We know that the role based, right? We have created the roles. In the dynamic role, we can see there is a by default 4 things. One is super user. Second is super user read only. Okay, read only. And third one is, guys, something device administrator. So guys, super user and device administrator. Device administrator is nothing as like a security admin. It also has a full access. Okay, but he want only one thing, he won't be able to create super user, but it has a full access. Device administrator. And fourth one is device administrator read only. Okay, so I could see only these things. What is the meaning of that? If I'll select anyone, super user or super user read only, if I'll create any user 6, like user 6, and I will give the dynamic role super user or super user read only or device, any of them. So what is the meaning of dynamic role? Dynamic role means what, guys? Like in the future, okay? In the future, guys, in the future, like Palo Alto could, if someone had worked on the earlier Palo Alto, there would be like 6 tab: dashboard, ACC, monitor, policy, objects, network, device. There are 6 tab, but could be in the future there would be they will introduce one more tab here for some other, like it's a device, some other things, I don't know. Could be they would, like in the other operating system, next operating system, they will introduce some more features. Some more features I'm talking about. Okay, they would add some more features here. So that thing, if you create the custom, like admin roles, if you create for the custom, like we have created the custom audit admin, crypto admin, security admin, there is whatever I have given the access, they're able to view only those only. But in the dynamic profile, guys, if I will give the access, this all 4 users, super user or either super user read only, admin, device, and these are actually able to view whatever the new features or new stuffs would added in the futures by the Palo Alto. They're able to view all. Like, So like guys, these are the user one I have created, user two I have created. Okay, so like we have here user one, user two, user three. In the user one, user two, I have given the profile audit admin or crypto admin. So if in the future could be Palo Alto will introduce some more tabs, some more features here, could be some more stuffs they will add, some more tab. So they are not able to view because they are only user one, user two, user three, user four. They're only able to view whatever the profile I have mentioned for them. Okay. But for the dynamic profile, guys, dynamic profile has a access of either super user read only, either device administrator. Device administrator and super user is not much difference. It's the same things, guys. Only difference, device administrator will not able to create the super user. Super user is the number one. Device administrator, I could see the second number. Okay, for in the full access. Okay. If you create a super user, see that super user can be created by the super user only. First thing, if you have a super user access, then only you can able to create super user, right? If you have created one more super user like user 6, they have both have the same rights. Like you are also super user, I am also super user. So if I am a super user with the name admin, I have created one more super user with the user 6. Right. Okay. If you super user, if you want to delete my credential, you can delete it. Super user is a prime. Whoever is a so like you can create multiple 10 super user as well. So what I want to explain here, if you want to create a super user, that would come in the dynamic only. Okay. For a super user, you have to be created by the dynamic. What is the meaning of dynamic? Dynamic one have a full access of the if any new features introduced by the Palo Alto, they would be able to view of everything. On the role based one, you won't be. Role-based one, whatever you will create, whatever you will give them the access, they were only able to view those tab or monitor or those access only. It's kind of a giving a privilege. Okay. But super user in the dynamic, they have a full access. If you want to create a super user, but read only, see that. If you want to create a super user, they have a super user, but read only. They can able to view everything, but it's all at the read only. You can create. What is the meaning of that? You have created a super user, the read only. But it means even in after 2 years, after 2 years, after 3 years, if any kind of new features were introduced by the Palo Alto, they would be able to view everything. That will be viewed. Yeah. Right. So that's all, guys, for the dynamic. Now I want to explain one more thing, guys. Come to the setup. Okay. In the setup, guys, go to the management. Okay. And just scroll down. We will see one. In the management setup, guys, minimum password complexity, guys. Okay, so this is going to be, guys, remember, as I explained you, password profile. So password profile, when you create, you need to assign with a specific user, right? To whom you will assign that password profile going to be take action. What is minimum password complexity? Minimum password complexity is going to enable for everyone, even the super user as well. Is going to globally, right? What is the meaning of? If your minimum password complexity is enable, want to disable it, you can, right? But if you want to enable it, there you are defining that minimum password length would be 8. If you want 10, if you want 14, it's 15, whatever, you can define. So that's what you are defining. What would be the minimum password complexity would be. Okay. Whatever the password is the credential is creating for the users, what parameters has to be followed. This is what it's defining, minimum password complexity. And this is going to be assigned for everyone, even the super user as well, right? Because this is going to be work on for the globally. So what is the minimum password length? Whatever you want, 8, 15, you can define here. What is the minimum uppercase letter? Like if you're creating for the password, yeah. So it's all minimum 1, minimum 2, it's all different. You are just making your password complex, right? For the better, for the better security. Lowercase, how many you want? 1. It's all depend on you. If you want 2, if you want 3, but that is going to work for the globally, guys. It's going to be, it's going to affect on every whatever the user, if you create for after that, whatever the user you will create a credential that is going to be work on everyone. Okay. So that's how, guys, we can create minimum numeric length. How many, whatever you want, whatever your manager want, whatever your the process, okay, the password process in your offices, that's what they're following. You can create like this. Minimum special character. What is special character, guys? Like alpha, @ percentage, $sign. Like those are the special character. What is this is important, guys. block repeated character. Anyone can tell me? Like, my name is Manpreet. Okay. So like, I want to create a password with Manpreet. I want to put like in a spelling, someone typing AA twice, BB in your name, right? So repeated character, don't be repeat. I don't want to repeat characters, right? I don't want to repeat your characters. Like if you put a, like if I'm typing my name, like I'm putting my, creating my password with name Manpreet, MAN. So like I have typed MAN and again I type N one more time, MANN. So don't repeat the characters. If you repeat the characters, you can repeat the characters only one time. Block repeat characters. Okay. After one, like if you type twice AA, that is not going to work because after one, that is going to be blocked. If you give two, so it means you are able to type repeat characters only two times. AA two times is okay. If you go to for the three times, it is going to be blocked. Right. So that's how we can create the password. And this is, guys, block username inclusion. What is, if you enable it, guys, is very important. My Palo Alto is very giving the very good features. Like if someone, I have created one user, like I'm creating one user for to whom I would say like Deepak. Okay, I'm giving an example. Okay, so any of the, I can take name of anyone, right? So like I'm taking the name, creating a one password for the Deepak. Okay, so Deepak Ranjan. Okay, so like I'm creating one password for the Deepak. So I have give the username Deepak. Username I'm creating Deepak, and password suppose I'm going to create for Deepak is like Deepak@123. This is password. It is not going to be work because whatever the username is there, that is not going to be work for the password. Okay. And also including reverse. What is the meaning of including reverse? Let me explain you. Okay. You can try with these guys in the lab. It's very interesting. Okay. So what is this, guys? Like I'm taking one example of Deepak. Okay. So if I'm creating a one user, okay. User, like user, I have created Deepak. Just a username. I've created Deepak. Okay. And I'm going to create a password for him. Okay. So I'm going to create. Okay. So like capital Deepak @123. This is, I'm going to create a password. But if you enable these guys, block username inclusion. It means use whatever the username you have created, that the same username you can't include in the password, right? So if I'll create the, if the username is Deepak and I'll create the password is the Deepak, that is not going to be work. Got it? And even including reverse, it means, what is the meaning of including reverse, guys? It means reverse of Deepak. Yes, if the reverse of Deepak is, I'm just reversing KAPEED. I'm just giving @123. That is also not going to be work. Got it, guys? So that's how my password complexity is there. So that's how you can choose. Okay, so that part is clear. This is password format requirement. And there is a, guys, functionality requirement is the same things like for the password profile. Okay, new password differs by characters. So it means, so if you will create a new password, other password, like whatever the password you have created, once it expired, okay, once it expired and you were changing the password after onwards, new password differs. So what would be the difference between them? So like how many, like same password you won't be able to create, okay, for the next time. Like I will create a one time, like at least one time the same password or two times, whatever the, it means new password differs by the character. Like I have taken an example, I'm creating a password Deepak @123. I'm just taking anything like I've given a one password. I've created one my password is test @123. I used to create, right? So if this one is expired, I won't be able to create with the test. This has to be something different, like TE, like something T. I'm creating this. So if I put a, see that down here, new password differs by character. New password if I'll create, that has to be a, what is the difference? How many difference of a character? At least there would be a difference of the some characters here. Okay, is at the rate. If I put a test, you can put the dollar here. 1 2 3, but same password not going to work. Okay, so there should be some kind of a different character of the new password. You can put 2 3 4 whatever you require. And guys, required password change on first login. If you select it, what is the meaning of that? Like I have created one user one, okay, and I've give the password, right? So in the office, once you create the one user one and create the credentials, then you need to forward the user like this credentials, username and password to the user, right? By one-to-one mail. Definitely we used to do that. So once that particular user log in with this credential, if you select this, so it means once he log in first time, he has to be change his password. Like if you want to enable those things, you can do that. Like I'm logging with the admin, right? So once we log in with the admin, I have to be change my password, right? This is the same things. Like the user, if you log in with the password, he has to be login with the first login. He has to be change the password for on the first login. Okay, and then prevent password reuse limit. Okay, so what is the like whatever the password like test at that 1 2 3 I am using. So I want able to use the same password for 3 times, 4 times, how many times you want. You can give the number. Okay, prevent password reuse. I want able to use the same password for how many times? 4 times, 5 times, whatever it is. Okay, block password change period. Okay, so like I have blocked anyone password has been blocked. Okay, so till how many, like block password change period. Like it means what is the meaning of block password change period? He's changing the password. He can block it. So that's what block password. And then required password change period. It means in how many days, guys, he can like in 30 days his password has to be changed. In 40 days he has to be changed the password. So it's all depend on how you are mentioning. Okay, expiration warning. The same thing we are doing with the password, right? But expiration warning you can able to mention here. Like after 20 days, you would able to get the expiration warning. Post expiration admin count. Okay, the same thing which I've explained, right? So like after, if it is expired, you would able to log in 2 times, 3 times, 5 times. And post expiration grace period, 1 day, 2 days. I've just already explained, right? So that's how, guys, you can enable the minimum password complexity. Okay. And that's how we can create the minimum password complexity, and that's how we can create the administrator, and we can assign the profiles. Okay,